Dan today.
Today we are speaking to the Teddy Bear Foundation as we still observe Child Protection Month. It's a huge conversation. You definitely don't want to miss it because we highlight the conversation with the director of the foundation, Dr. Shahida Omar, and we speak a lot about child pregnancies and how those rates have gone up. It's not just teenagers anymore. It's literal minors we should be worried about. And so, the conversation of GBV, it happens every Thursday, but this Tuesday we're dedicating the episode to Child Protection Month indeed.
YB5 coming up next.
Did you know the moonwalk was first performed in slippers? Now, we can't prove this fuzzy fact. But we can promise that when you show support for Slipper Day, you help fulfill dreams for children with life-threatening illnesses. And that's a fact. Do it for the dreamers and wear your slippers on Friday, 29 May. Visit reachforadream.org.za to find out more. This is an SABC-supported initiative.
This is YB5, where local legends plant seeds of change. Let's build bridges and walk in the spirit of Ubuntu together.
Welcome to another episode of Young Blood 5 with me, Yonaka Tiledi. Today we're speaking to an organization called the Teddy Bear Foundation, and on the line is director of the organization, Dr. Shahida Omar.
Thank you to you and to the listeners for this opportunity.
May is considered Child Protection Month in South Africa. What specific message is the organization wanting to spread for this year?
The message we would like to spread is it's not Child Protection Month, it's Child Protection 365 days all the time, and we're appealing to everybody to continuously look out for our most vulnerable marginalized population group, which are our children.
The country is seeing alarming rates of child pregnancies and pregnancies of minors. The Teddy Bear Foundation is getting in front of this crisis with the Child Pregnant Learners Outreach Program. Please do tell us more about it.
I like to use or coin the phrase child pregnancies, not teen pregnancies. Children between the ages of 10 and 15 and 16 are still children. So if we're looking at, our focus is on addressing the pandemic of child pregnancies and the closely related issue of statutory rape, something that is concealed, that is under-frequently and under-reported. And our focus is definitely on addressing this issue because we want to strengthen the intersectoral responses, addressing the different government departments of health, education, social development, justice, the National Prosecutions Authority, but also bringing in civil society organizations who continue to deliver services to the children who are faced with this scourge, but also looking at improving mandatory reporting, enabling and empowering significant others, whether it's within the school structures, whether it's outside in the community, faith-based organizations. So empowering them to identify the signs and symptoms, responding appropriately, adequately, and timelessly, and then reporting and also ensuring that there's prosecution, and with the hope of getting a conviction so that the perpetrator is sentenced according to the crime with them. And then, of course, the third thing is to provide psychosocial support for child victims so that have been subjected to this kind of abuse. But I also want to add on the boy child, where we need to focus on the boy child as well, that boys are victims of sexual abuse as well. And many boy children, because of socialization, do not come out.
Another preventative program offered by the organization is the Diversion Program. How is it addressing the cycle of violence that later perpetuates child abuse?
Work with children who sexually abuse other children, who are sexually aggressive towards other children, and it falls under the Child Justice Act. And the Child Justice Act looks at the opportunity of diverting these cases, giving children a second chance in life, rather than pushing them or taking them through the criminal justice process. It is looking at an opportunity where children are placed into an intervention program, which we have coined the phrase of SPARK.
Park. How could the people of Mzansi support the organization? How could corporates get involved? And of course, please do share that website we can get in touch with you on.
Finance is always a battle, but we also reach out for voluntary support. We also, from time to time, we struggle with IT, and if you look on the website, we do have a wish list. We also look at food vouchers, and for anybody to access the website, it's www.teddybearfoundation.org.
Dr. Shahida Omar, Director at the Teddy Bear Foundation, an organization that's dedicated to preventing child abuse and supporting abused children and their families. Thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Omar.